Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a match, Champions League match against Aitor FC, and for this match I've changed my formation a bit. I've gone with the 4-4-1-1 formation, and okay, the game has begun, and let's see. I want to see how this formation does. So I haven't given my two center mids any arrows. Like I don't want them defending or attacking. I want to see how they perform. And dominantly, what I've done is I want to attack through my wings, defensive. I've kept the passing style as mixed. Oh, here we go. We have one goal and a goal scored by a defender. You can see that M. Abdul Rahman is centre back, new centre back that I recently got for, I think, 40 tokens, which was pretty expensive. These people are becoming extremely expensive on the transfers. Anyway, so let's see how this performs. I wanna see if my wingers develop more with this formation or how my game progresses. Because as you know, new in which the more goals you score, the more points you get. So I want to see which formation works out. So this is not exactly extremely attacking, but let me make this more attacking. Yes, so I want all my midfielders to be more attacking with an attacking bonus. Let's see. Balinga is my left back. Serbest is my attack. McCready is my attacking mid. So let's see if he crosses in, and nothing comes out of it. What I do see with this is that with this formation, my players are very deep set into my half, which is something that I don't like, because then a small mistake can cost me big time, especially against in Champions League or when I'm playing a cup match against a stronger opponent. And there it is. I think my defenders are going to score more goals this game than my forwards are going to anyway. That's strange. The minute I changed to this formation, my defenders are getting more involved into the game, and you can see they've already scored two goals. But yeah, like my assistant manager suggests, let me change it to a more attacking formation. I'll go through the middle now. Long force counterattacks on high normal man to man. I don't want to. What? Oh, we scored one more. My attacking mid scored a goal. Just so you know, when I played the first game Champions League against it was against Aitor FC, and I lost pretty badly. And not pretty badly, I would say I lost by one goal. Now it's telling me to focus on possession. Who likes possession anyway? Let's go all out attack, and it's gonna tire out my players more. As you can see, my roll off my wing is already tired, but if it gets me a couple of more goals, I'm hoping for at least 4 or 5. Then I think I'll stick with this formation rather than having 3 attack, because then that leaves my back completely uh, you know defenseless. Like, it's always good to have two bodies in front of your defenders, and what I want to see is let's see what happens. Yes, one more. So what I want to see is how my rating is for example, rating for my wingers are in this formation and my midfield. So B does usually he has a rating about 8, above 8, and he's not really doing that well. But my service attacking mid has got a 9 rating, and my wingers are not really haven't really got that uh, good rating. So one thing I want for my players to get is high rating, and the one reason is that because they can grow faster. The more higher ratings they have, the higher percentages they get in terms of how much they grow game on game. I'll show you what I mean after this game. So if I'm right, iService should have got the highest amount of, I mean, increase after a game and then the rest. So let's see. So Tim, oh my god, did you guys see that goal? And this is third goal by a defender. So this is really working out in favor of my defenders for some odd reason. I need to figure that out. Why is that happening? Maybe they're getting more involved in the game is the only thing that I can think of right now. But let's see. I mean, third. This I'm telling you, out of so many matches, should I go possession? Yes, let's go possession. So many matches that I've played with the same guys, same team, same formation. I don't think my defenders were that involved, and there you go, six. I need one more goal to meet my target, but I would have ideally liked. This is very interesting. My defenders' rating would have never crossed 7 prior to this game, even though most of the games were clean sheets. I've only conceded 8 goals this season. They would have never crossed 8, and I already have one defender 8.1 and the other one Dragomirov at 7.9. So I might just keep this formation for another 1 or 2 games and see how it goes. But one thing I can immediately see is my midfielders, two of them, uh, Das and McCready, and not their rating is getting pretty poor this game. Usually they are one of my highest rated players, and maybe because I've not involved them much in the game. Even though I'm trying to attack through the middle, they're not getting much involved in the game. And you can see here, like right here, you can see how there's so many bodies in that midfield, and this is amazing. I think this formation is really good too. And that was clear. What does he want now? Oh, our best players deserve to be taken off for a shower. Really? Really, do I have a game after this? But I think I'll follow his advice. I do need to make some of them play, like Rosario. I need him to play. I think I'll get my. My service is gonna get injured. No, I cannot have that. I'll get him in. And I'll get my striker in as well. So I'm making all 3 change. Oh, I scored one more goal. And who scored that one? T. McCready scored. So I'm making all my 3 changes at once. I think my pressing game I'll go low zonal, so to save some more energy, but shouldn't matter now. Shouldn't matter much now. Waiting in for the cross. Roloff, Rosario. These two are a really good pair. And 10 minutes left. Passing through the middle has been perfect. So you see at times, like if you want possession, you should either keep it short and pass it to the middle. Let's see if I can get one more goal, Rosario. And have you noticed at times that like some of the players before the game was not on the left side of the map for me, and the minute I've gotten my left finger, more play on the left side, which is pretty interesting to see. When I have my other player Tim, that never used to happen. So I wonder if it's because of the player mentality in the back end it takes into it, but that is something that I've always noticed. The minute I get in Rosario or anyone else, they get more involved and there's more. Maybe because the condition matters. Oh, so we won the match with 7 goals, which is quite interesting. Made a substitution, got points for that. Now here's the interesting part, right? So my rating for Serbest was 9 out of 10. He was my best player, and he got +5 passing, +1 shooting, and +1% bravery. So in total he's gained 7%, and this is what I mean. And compared to someone who has just got under 7, right, whereas condition under 7, he has received, for example, Ribeiro, he has gained just 3%, whereas compared to 7%. And Pitas, who's had a pretty average game, just gained 3% again, and he's gained 4%, and he has 8.7. So the best player always gets the most, and then you have the next, accordingly. Roloff, I just brought him in. Rosario, I just brought him in for 15 minutes. He did not gain anything. I took out Tim, and he gained 3%. This is the guy I'm trying to take to 7 stars. Let's see how much more he needs here. 2% more. Tim, my attacker, he gained 4 passing, dribbling, positioning, and heading. And marking for this guy. Nice, my goalkeeper also increased. So this formation has worked out really well for me, to be honest, and I'm gonna keep this on for another 2 games. Let me just have a quick look. Next match. Okay, so my next match is tomorrow at 10 a.m. against Richo Saputra FC, and I'll keep the same formation and see how it works out. Because if it's anything like this, let me just have a quick look. Wow, this is really good. I'm better than him in almost every aspect. My team is better. The competition form is pretty much the same, so this will be interesting. If I can keep this up, if I can score 7 goals against him, will be brilliant. Let's see. See you guys next time. Bye.